Hey, what's going on? Hunter Sharnowski, president of SharnowskiPower.com, hashtag sprint or die. And I'm coming at you today with this instructional video because almost 99% of the remote clients I work with, okay, are all suffering from shin splints, okay? They come to me with that problem, okay? So instead of taking time to address this via a coaching program, right? I just want to, as my friend Dean Katopsky would say, let's just stop asking. Let's just stop asking, okay? And I will give you the solution to shin splints right here, right now, okay? Because I've about had it up to here with these freaking things, right? When the solution is fairly simple, okay? Now, as far as the cause, it could be any number of things, right? It could be your volume per session of running. It could be the amount of times you're running per week. It could be your mechanics or lack thereof, quite frankly. But the biggest issue that I find is improper footwear and improper or inappropriate training surface, okay? So that's why I'm coming to you on a soccer field, okay? Or grass. Grass will do just fine. Now, why grass as opposed to concrete or a track or a court, okay? Because grass is a soft enough surface where it's not going to just completely punish and obliterate your tendons and ligaments like a more reactive surface would, like a track, like a court, like the concrete, okay? But it is also stable enough to give you a response as well, right? You're not going to sink into it like sand would, okay? So that's the number one thing, all right, as far as why I would want you to get on grass, right, to alleviate your shin splint problem. And also, I would prefer that you don't have any shoe wear on for this. No socks, no shoes, okay? And why is that? Well, for two reasons. One, okay, I think it increases our body's kinesthetic awareness, right? Our proprioception, right? You'll feel the ground, right? Okay, which will allow you to have the awareness to get off of it, right? With more haste, okay? And then the second reason would be it's because it's what I've done and it's what's worked for me. Now, I'm not a podiatrist, I'm not a doctor. I've just been blessed by getting my body completely ripped apart by the sprint game, and now I get to share my lessons that I've learned with you, okay? So the first exercise that we can do, okay, to start getting rid of your shin splints would be low running A's, or what some people call ankle step overs, okay? So what is an ankle step over? If I was to show you very briefly, okay? We all know what a traditional high knee or running A looks like, right? But this is done at a much lower amplitude or height, okay? Hence the name ankle step overs. You're only going to clear the opposite ankle when you run in place, okay? And so why do we do that, right? Why would we do that? Because frequency is key, okay? I'm guessing that a lot of us that are suffering from shin splints aren't being as reactive as we could be off of the ground, okay? What does that mean? It means we're spending too much time on the ground, okay? So we're having an exacerbated, right, eccentric contraction, right, as opposed to getting off the ground, okay? Because the longer time we spend on the ground, right, the more that's gonna piss off, all right, our tibialis anterior, among other things in the lower leg, right? And you're gonna run slower, okay? Just call a spade, okay? So, a low running A or an ankle step over looks something like this, okay? Stand nice and tall here, all right? Just focusing on stepping over the opposite ankle, okay? Here. That's it, okay? If it helps, just think about putting your hands, all right, all your arm action happening right at your belly button there. No higher than your belly button, okay? So, I will show you how it looks over 10 meters. So we have two cones here, 10 meters apart, okay? You want to start your exercise in place first. Now, why would you want to do that? All right, because when you go in place first, all right, it'll be damn near impossible for you to not strike directly underneath your hips, okay? So do that for a few seconds first, here, in place. and then going forwards there. Okay? All right, so a couple things to note there with that. One, okay, you want to shoot for 3 to 4 strides per second, okay? That will tell you that you're getting enough frequency, all right, enough reaction off of the ground there, okay? Think about just count in your head, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going forwards there, okay? Secondly, you want to find your midfoot every time, all right? Find the middle of your foot on the ground, okay? If you strike heel first, all right, what does this look like? Looks an awful like I'm slamming the brakes, okay, on a car. You're going nowhere, that's gonna hurt, okay? That's just gonna radiate up all the way through the chain, it's gonna piss everything else off, okay? And you definitely don't wanna be a toe striker or land the ball of your foot, right? You just do this here. Ooh, geez, just hurts my knees doing that, right? So you wanna find the middle of your foot, okay? And doing so at 3 to 4 strides per second, okay? So as far as the prescription, okay, we got the why, we got the how. Now what's the prescription, dude? Okay. Day 1, all right. I would like you to do 3 sets of 10 meters. That's it. Okay. First few sets or first few seconds in place, and then going forwards. Do that for 3 sets by 10 meters, and that's it for day 1. Okay. Then it's not like it's like everything else in training, right? So once you accrue some volume at this means, okay, then you increase the volume the next day. Okay, so day 2, do 4 sets of 10. Okay, day 3, maybe increase the length. Okay, so then do day 1 is 3 by 10 meters. Day 2 is 4 by 10 meters. Day 3 is 4 by 15 meters. Okay, and then we can intensify after that. And what do you mean by that? Higher amplitude or height. Okay, so this would be day 4 then, right? Then you start back over. 3 sets of 10 meters, but you're increasing the height a little bit, okay? So instead of going from your ankle, right, now you're clearing your calf, right, or your shin, okay? So where does that put our hands? Chest level there, okay? So same thing in place here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going forwards there, okay? Finding the middle of your foot every time, getting 3 to 4 strides per second, okay? Again, same prescription. Day 1, 3 by 10. Day 2, 4 by 10. Day 3, 4 by 15, okay? And then what would you do after that? Then you can enter the more traditional high knee, okay? Where you're not clearing the ankle, not clearing the calf, you're stepping over the opposite knee, getting lots of hip flexion there. Where does that put your hands, okay? Put your hands no higher than eye level then, okay? So same thing, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then going forwards there, okay? So I hope that makes sense, all right? Then after that, okay, so you do high knees, 3 by 10 one day, 4 by 10 the next, 4 by 15 the next, okay? Then we can talk about shoes, then we can talk about maybe a more reactive surface at that point. But there's 9 days at least of a return to play pro